There we go. We're on. My daughter's filming this one. That's the other daughter. She was in there giggling the last time.
Hello.
Start the timer so we get it right. All right, you want to start or I'll start?
Yes.
I'll start. Yes. Tootsie. One of those embarrassing soundtracks. I don't know. It's got some good music in it though. From Dave Grusin, who is one of the founders of GRP Records, one of the great jazz labels as of late. But this, I mean, it's not in the jacket's in really good condition. The vinyl's a little poppy, so I have this one till I get a better copy. So check it out.
Here's what I didn't get to show in the last video. It's 45 Tears for Fears. It's Head Over Heels, which is another great song off of the Wondrous album, Songs from the Big Chair.
And it has the 45 adapter on it.
Yes, the classic little 45 adapter.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good song.
So, I don't know, I mentioned that I've been a DJ for like years and years and years, and up to about a year ago, I was getting vinyl from the record companies for play a lot of dance music, a lot of hip hop, whatever. So I got this one about 3 years ago by this artist. She's from the Middle East, but she did this kind of hip hop thing with a bunch of famous people. And the cool thing about this one is, it's one of the cool things, it's on white vinyl. Her name is Miri Ben-Ari, and it has a lot of hip hop stars, Fat Man Scoop, and it's kind of a Latin oriented track. But the cool thing about this one is, and I've only seen one other record that does this, is that you actually start it from the inside. You start, when you have it on your turntable, you start it from the inside and it plays its way all the way out. So it's got a locked groove, so once you get to the end of this track, it'll stay there as if it was going inside. So it's got two locked, there's really not a locked groove because it plays from the inside out. So that's a unique record right there, and it was only, as far as I know, it was promo only in this way. Awesome.
This is Peanut here joining us.
Yes.
Now, I'm also a big Sting / Police fan, and I have here a Sting 12-inch, and it is Love is the Seventh Wave, a new mix. And what's cool about this is it came with a poster, so it's really cool. I kind of got freaked out when I first looked at it.
It'll get you. It's a little, yeah. He looks mean.
He kind of looks like he's freaked out to me. I don't know. Well, yeah, this is the poster that came with it, and I love Sting and the Police, so it was a pretty cool thing to
It's
get.
like, what did you say to me? Anyway, so as I was saying, it played like a lot of dance music and hip hop, but this was a cool 12-inch that I have, but I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see the speckles? The sparkles? Can you see that? It's the only record I have that it's got glitter in the vinyl. And it's one-sided. This is actually the side that has a silent groove the entire side of the record. There's nothing, you can play it, there's just nothing on it. But and this side's got one track. So I thought, can you see the glitter? So I thought that was pretty awesome. Just something to show you. Glitter.
Here's another Sting thing. It is the album Nothing Like the Sun, and it is a sealed copy, and what's cool, it's a 2-record set. And yeah, this is also a very good album. Nice album to have, and good Sting. It also has like some of the meaning of every song on the back side, so it's pretty cool.
Because in my opinion, Sting is someone you need to actually see the lyrics, because you can barely understand what he says.
I can understand him just fine.
Just watch that episode of Family Guy.
I've never seen that. That's messed up. Why do they make fun of everyone?
Anyway, so back to the good old 80s 12-inch single. This one I actually have 2 copies of. It is Jeopardy, but this version is the Spain. This one's from Spain. But I have the U.S. Actually have a U.S. promo of this. But this one's pretty cool. It's in great shape, and just got a different label. Well, the label looks the same, but there's some different things. But it's got the extended version, which I actually know the guy. This guy named John Luongo. I actually know him from another friend of mine who works in in the record business, and he's did remixing with him. But I actually know this guy, so he did a lot of cool remixes, for rock remixes in the '80s. So this is one of them.
This is a Police album, Regala de Blanc, and I have this poster in my room because, as I said before, I also love the Police. It's one of my favorite bands. And good songs like on here, like for some Police fans, Message in a Bottle, like that, and Walking on the Moon, those cool songs. So another good album to have for 70s and 80s music fans.
Can't beat the Police. And the list of drummers, I found this out, are the 100 top drummers in the world. Stuart Copeland got an honorable mention, which I think is horrible because he's actually a great drummer. So another 80s rock 12-inch, rock oriented rather sort of. So this is Joe Jackson, and luckily I do know this guy that did the remixes. I met him several times in New York. His name is Jellybean Benitez. He's the one who got Madonna her first big hit with Holiday. He actually produced that one, so I know a couple of people every now and then. But this one is an excellent remix, and I actually took this off of vinyl to put on my iPod, and it sounds better than the CD does. It's just crisp and clean, and the vinyl is in excellent shape. I actually have 2 copies of this. This is the promo, which is awesome. It's always good to have promos. So I took it off of this one. I actually have 3 copies of this. I have one that's not so great, and I have an import version, and then this is actually the most recent one I picked up because I wanted a really clean copy. So this is it.
Okay, and another one of the good bands in my book is Level 42.
Which I gotta say something. We just subscribed to Joseph O'Donnell's music, and he's like 13, and he showed a Level 42 album, and he said that he had just gone to see them in concert. We'll never get to see them, not where we live.
We live in New Mexico, the southwest of the United States.
Boo. Oh, sorry.
Okay, anyway, this is a promo 12-inch of Leave Your Spell. It's a good song. Just love Mike King's bass playing, real funky.
He's one of the best bass players, that a lot of people don't know about. You need to check him out on YouTube. Look at his bass solos. It's ridiculous.
He goes nuts.
He's a thumb slapper, and it's like ridiculous. He's got this cool bass that has lights on it. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. This is another one I recently picked up about a month ago, and it's a 12-inch because I like to collect the 12-inch singles, and this one's in great. This is an import, and this one's in excellent condition on the Vertigo label.
It's like our form of moment of silence for the great Dio.
Yes. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Alright, see, another thing I have here is one of the really good bands, The Doors. You have to listen to The Doors. The Doors is awesome. Jim Morrison on the front here. This is a greatest hits, and I think it's pretty cool. I like the cover, and has most of Doors fans' favorite songs. Hello, I Love You, Not My Fire, People Are Strange. Songs like that. Good thing to have if you love The Doors.
Yes. Oh, I got caught up in a moment. Another great soundtrack that I found at one of our local stores called Mecca, and it's in this old building that they're actually afraid to go. They think it's haunted for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It smells a little weird, but they have some cool vinyl in there. And I picked this one up in the bargain bin for $1.50, and it's in excellent shape because I like all sorts of music, and it has this Eastbound and Down from Jerry Reed. I love that song for some reason.
Eastbound and Down.
Anyway, but it's a great soundtrack, and the vinyl's in excellent shape. You can't find. I haven't been able to find this on CD, and it's got some cool dialogue within the song from the movie, which is pretty cool, and it says it right there. It's got some cool dialogue. And so I picked that up, and it's in really, really good condition. Not bad for $1.50.
Okay, speaking of that store, Mecca, one thing I have not been able to find, I've seen promo 12 inches of Level 42. One thing I was not able to find was an actual album. And in the bargain bin, we found Running in the Family. So that's one thing I guess is good about that store. It has this cool album. I love this album. Really good.
It's my favorite album from Level 42. I like every single song on that album.
Also,
and that's rare for me.
Cool music video too. Running in the Family with all the little colored things. If you've ever seen the music video, it's cool.
Yes. I just got the recent box set that came out, which is pretty. It's a 4-disc set, and it's got the acoustic versions of all their tracks, done by, of course, only 2 members, because 2 of the members are not there. So sad is sad. The Pretenders' first album, as far as I know, the very first one. Picked this up at another record stop. What did I say? Record stop? Record shop that we go to. It's called We Buy Music, and we have 3 minutes left. Okay, so this is the EP of the Pretenders, the extended play. I love the Pretenders. I mean, after only a couple albums, and they lost 2 members, but this is in pristine shape. And we have a good deal with the guy. We have a good relationship with the guy that owns that shop. So I get a 40% discount. So we buy a lot of records from him. So
here's another Police album, Ghost in the Machine. It's really good. I love this album too. I just really love the Police. It has like spirits in the material world, and every little thing she does is magic, and those are really good songs. I just love the Police. I like the cover too. I don't know exactly what those are, but
yeah, if anybody knows what that means, I'm gonna ask Mr. Hoffame or Danny if they know what that means, because we don't know. It could be some kind of
random thing.
It could be random. I don't know. And here's something. This actually was a friend of mine's, but I know I'm gonna end up with it. And he was in radio long before I was, and this record goes for a lot of money on eBay. And I asked him if he had it one day, because I rated his vinyl, because he doesn't use it. He doesn't care if he has it anymore. So I'm trying to get it from him. But this one goes for $75 to $100 on eBay. And of course he had to write on it because he catalogs his records. But he put the beats per minute on here, and he put the his own personal catalog number. But it says stereo, but when I listen to this, it doesn't sound very stereo. So I don't know if they printed it as stereo and it could be mono, but it's the extended version of We Don't Talk Anymore, which is, as far as I know, as far as I've seen, it's promo only. So I was able to secure this from him, so hopefully he won't ask for it back.
For 80s fans out there, this is a album by After the Fire, and if you remember what song they did a cover of, is Der Kommissar. So it's a really cool track, both in German and English. So cool song.
Is that it's
Yes.
almost time to go. So that's the one that was really, really famous. We're good. I have the timer. We have 57 seconds. What? Speak.
We have 10 seconds left.
Okay, we gotta go.